Black and blue, I crawl along the wreckage of what now is gone. Back to you to fight another day. I'll go on and on and on and on. I'll face it, the demons I created with every last part of me. The pain will fade and I'll go on and on and on and on.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of our 2K22 Universe Mode. We are on the final episode before our Payback pay-per-view, premium live event PLE, right here, back in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Let's get to the show here tonight. We're starting off the show with a few screws with Timothy Thatcher and Oni Lorcan going against Happy Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, who got the win last week with their partner Shane McMahon. So they're going to try for a little tag team action. We're going to see how they go as a tag team. So tonight they're going to go after a few screws loose. And then we have some one-on-one action as Dexter Lumis will go one-on-one with Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, you know, he has his eyes set on that World Championship here on SmackDown. We saw him attack Roman Reigns a few weeks back. So let's see how he does against Dexter Lumis here tonight. And then we have a little bit something different, a mixed match gender tag team here, as we have Candice LeRae, the women's champion, going against the teaming up with the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship, Dominik Dijakovic, and they'll go against the number one contender for the women's championship, Shayna Baszler, and the Intercontinental Champion in Santos Escobar, and that's going to be a fun one to watch. And then we have Lince Dorado going one-on-one with Mansoor, as The Miz taking a little R&R, taking a little TLC here tonight after his attack from the Legado del Fantasma last week. So Mansoor going at it alone here tonight against Lince Dorado. And our main event, Shane McMahon once again putting his power to use as he has banned Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso from ringside, as he'll go one-on-one with Jey Uso. Main event, Jey Uso here tonight. Can Shane McMahon get more momentum going into Payback, as he won against the Bloodline last week? Let's see how he does here tonight. So we have the tag team match, a few screws loose, and Happy Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler. Let's see how the tag team does. And hey, they get their first one as maybe an official tag team. We'll see how 2K23 treats them. But nevertheless, Dexter Lumis will try to get a win over Bobby Lashley, but Bobby Lashley too good for Dexter Lumis, and Bobby Lashley on the hunt for that World Championship. But let's get to it. Mixed gender tag team match. Let's get it started. And here we go, tag team action. And here comes the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. That's Dominik Dijakovic. Just a tower of a man. And he'll get his hands on the champion here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tingsboro, Massachusetts, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dominik Dijakovic.
So Dijakovic getting the opportunity from winning last week to get this opportunity this Sunday for a rematch from WrestleMania Backlash. You know, WrestleMania Backlash was not a night to remember for Dijak, as he lost to Santos Escobar, but he fought his way back. And he's going to get that opportunity this Sunday to get that Intercontinental Championship. And Santos Escobar has been a hell of a champion. He's been he's unstoppable. He's undefeated. But hopefully Dijakovic can find some way to get that win this Sunday. But here comes his partner, the SmackDown Women's World Champion in Candice LeRae. And Candice LeRae has a huge challenge this Sunday. She will go against the submission magician in Shayna Baszler. And Candice LeRae seems to be climbing a mountain ever since before winning that championship. And let's see what she has this Sunday.
And her partner from Anaheim, California, the SmackDown Women's World Champion, Candice LeRae.
And Candice LeRae already getting denounced by some people because some people found that maybe she got a fluke at WrestleMania Backlash defeating Rhea Ripley. But ever since then, Candice LeRae, again, has been undefeated. She is one of the top, not only women, but just top superstars with a winning record here. So, I mean, to me, to a lot of people, she doesn't have to prove anything, but it's just another challenge her way come this Sunday against this woman right here. Just kidding. It's the Intercontinental Champion first. Santos Escobar coming down to the ring. And what a few months he's had being the Intercontinental Champ.
And representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Santos Escobar.
You see the gold around his waist. Gonna make his second defense this Sunday against the man that's already in the ring, Dijakovic. But he did defend the championship a few weeks ago against Titus O'Neil. After Titus O'Neil got a win over Seth Rollins, he got that opportunity, but Santos has been just absolutely unstoppable, undeniable, and undefeated here on SmackDown. Of course, he got some help from Legado del Fantasma, but there he is, the champion. Until he is proud to be that IC champ. And he will be put to the test this Sunday against Dijakovic. Their match at WrestleMania Backlash was good. I'm predicting their match at Payback is going to be absolutely great. The final competitor coming down to the ring.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler looking this Sunday for her first championship on the main roster. She is a former two-time NXT Women's Champion, but she has not won gold yet on the main roster here in our Universe mode. So we'll see. And of course, we have no Women's Tag Team Championships because, you know. But anyway, Shayna Baszler has the opportunity this Sunday to try to realize her dream, becoming a main roster champion. And she knows that she can do it. She has the credentials, she has the talent, she has the ferocity, and she has the talent to do so. I mean, the submission magician. She has all the tools to become champion, but again, maybe she's underestimating, like a lot of people are against Candice LeRae. We'll have to see this Sunday what something has to give, but let's go. It's a tag team matchup to start off SmackDown. The first featured matchup, but let's get started. Dijakovic gets his hands on the champion. And of course, this is a dangerous territory for all people in this match. You don't want to, elongate the match. You don't want to be injured, but also you want to kind of injure the other person. Kind of want to weaken them at least a little bit going into the match this Sunday. Let's get to this match. Oh, nice chop there by Escobar. And of course, the match this Sunday against these two men will be a little different rather than the WrestleMania Backlash one because, well, I mean, they know each other. They know each other just a little bit more. I mean, they can't... wait a minute. Oh, what a move by Dijakovic. Just a plancha to the outside right onto the champ. And following their WrestleMania Backlash match, they know each other's repertoire a little more than they did before. So they're going to bring out a little something different this Sunday. Will we see a new champion? We'll have to wait and see. Of course, After the Payback pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever you want to call it, we're going to be moving into Oh my God, a suicide dive from Santos Escobar. And like I was saying, we're going to be moving into WWE 2K23. And with that move comes a little bit of a challenge of, you know, people not being in the game. And, you know, it's just a lot more new people. So what we're going to do is we're going to not only take a few people out of the roster, but also add a lot more new people. It's going to be an exciting time for the universe mode. It's going to be a continuation of this universe mode. It's not going to be like a new entity of any kind, but nevertheless, here we go. Oh, Santos Escobar, I think, just got busted open, and now look at this. Oh, nice Beal from Dijakovic, using that power and size to his advantage. Going, oh, nice moonsault. Like I said before, Dijakovic has to bring out some new things. Of course, being the size that he is, you don't really expect Dijakovic to bounce off and springboard like that, but he does, like the best of them. Of course, we remind you of his matches against maybe Keith Lee from the NXT takeovers. It's absolutely amazing matches. Wait a minute. Escobar with the feast your eyes onto Dijakovic. The disrespect from Escobar. 1, 2, and no. What the absolute disrespect from the champion. And I mean, I don't expect anything less, but now look at this back suplex. Look at this into a German suplex. The trifecta of suplex is now into a vertical suplex. Santos Escobar and Dijakovic, just two of the best here on SmackDown. And there's the first tag into Shayna, and Candice LeRae automatically inside the matchup now. She does not need to tag Dijakovic. They're just automatically in the match. But again, Shayna Baszler, after winning the number one contendership from Rhea Ripley, attacked Candice LeRae last week. And just letting Candice LeRae know that she's just watching her. She's always watching her. And it'll be quite the hill to climb for Candice LeRae. But again, Candice LeRae undefeated. So, you know, maybe forget what I'm saying. Nice still poison Wanda from Candice LeRae. Just planting Shayna Baszler's head right into the mat, the back of her head. And now, oh, the front chancery. And putting a submission on the submission magician. And what a notch in the cap would be for Candice LeRae to make Shayna Baszler tap out. I mean, the former MMA star just knows so many magicians, so many ways to joint manipulate, and just knows so many submissions as well. So it would be quite the feat to make her tap out. Ooh, nice counter there by Candice. Oh, just a cheap shot to Santos. Oh, we're going to have a champion versus champion match next week, maybe? Santos Escobar versus Candice LeRae. Imagine. But also, look at this. Shayna Baszler with a powerbomb. Just over the shoulder powerbomb. And there we go. Now the men are tagged in. And oh, what a kick there by Escobar. And Escobar not afraid to go right after Dijakovic, even though Dijakovic is about 6'7", 6'8". Oh, frog splash from Santos. Gonna go for the cover. 1, 2, and no. Dijakovic still has a lot more in the tank, but also you want to save some of that energy for this Sunday. I mean, you don't want to exert this energy in a lone, mixed gender tag team match. Kind of want to save energy, but if I know, look at that super kick. But if I know all these competitors, they're gonna do all that it takes to get the win here tonight. Powerbomb from Dijakovic. We're gonna tag in Candice LeRae, and here comes Shayna as well. Now look at this. Shayna showing off her power. Doing a gum wrench now. The float over. Gonna go for the second one. And plants her right in the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Dijakovic now gonna distract the referee. And obviously he can't hit a woman in this type of matchup. If it was in an intergender tag team match, it could be, but it's just a mixed gender one. So I know it's a little complicated, but in an intergender tag team match, It's all legal for men and women to tussle, if you will. But nevertheless, Shayna, oh, just again, joint manipulation, going after the fingers of Candice LeRae. And there's the Osaka Street Cutter from Shayna Baszler. And she wants nothing to do with the champion just yet. And here comes the men. There's another kick there by Escobar. Going after the midsection of Dijakovic. May has a target in mind. There's a spine buster. Of course, the more you work on that midsection, the more that the Phantom Driver is going to hit just that much more. There's a big overhand chop. And there it is. Going for the Phantom Driver. And there's the 1. There's the 2. And so close. Escobar almost getting another win over Dijakovic. But again, Santos Escobar is actually almost profusely bleeding from earlier on in the matchup, and that's not a good sign for this Sunday. That's going to be a target for Dijakovic. There's a clothesline going right after the head and neck area of Escobar, but there's a dragon screw. Nice reversal by the champion. And now, here we go. Going for the scrunchie is Santos Escobar, and you can see Dijakovic almost out. But there's Candice LeRae. Oh, was gonna get involved, but I guess not. I think maybe she had more confidence in Dijakovic than I thought. But there is Escobar gonna go for a big time maneuver, going for a big splash. Not quite a frog splash, but just a straight up splash. Goes right after the midsection again of Dijak. Dijak needs to get back in this match, but the champion just so agile. And now gonna go for a suplex. No! Turns it into a gutbuster. And Dijakovic in a lot of trouble. And here comes Shayna Baszler. And here comes Candice. And now look at this. Oh! Going for the rear naked choke, the Kirifuda clutch. And she has it in. Will Candice tap out right in the middle of the ring? And it looks like she's fading. You see the arm at the top there. She could be fading. But look at this. Candice LeRae. Now, going for a pinning maneuver. Off of the choke. Oh, no. And Shayna just simply lets go. Now Candice looking for a move. No. Just more of the fingies from Shayna Baszler and into the German and keeps the bridge. 1, 2, and no. And Shayna Baszler looking for more hurt on the champion. Trying to soften her up for this Sunday. Oh, nice kick there by Candice right in the thigh of Shayna Baszler. Now turns her around into a neck breaker. Now gonna pick up the challenger. Oh, looking for something, but a reversal. And now big DDT. Just planned the head of LeRae into the mat. And here comes Escobar. Dijak just literally got back on the apron. Oh no! Oh no! And a Phantom Driver, the second one right in the middle of the ring. And that could be it. 2, 3, and just like that, Escobar has pinned the #1 contender. What a match. Shayna Baszler and Santos, a good team, and they were kind of just in the driver's seat the whole match. And there's the Osaka Street Cutter. That was kind of the end of Candice LeRae's night. There was the first Phantom Driver and the scrunchie as well, but the second Phantom Driver did it. And there are your winners.
Here are your winners, Santos Escobar and Shayna Baszler.
So they have all the momentum going on to this Sunday as Escobar defends his championship against Dijak and Candice LeRae defends her championship against Shayna Baszler. And here we go, one-on-one matchup as Lince Dorado will go one-on-one with one half of the tag team champions, Mansoor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied accompanied by Dominik Mysterio from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 168 pounds, Lindsay Dorado.
And Dominik Mysterio coming down with Lindsay Dorado. Kind of a new friendship going on between these two men. Kind of a companionship. You know, they could be a new tag team, but again, with 2K23 just around the corner, we'll have to see if Lindsay Dorado sticks around. But nevertheless, he is in the ring awaiting the tag team champion. And there he is, the crowd favorite in Mansoor, the one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, and he'll have his hands full this Sunday as well.
And his opponent from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, weighing in at 175 pounds, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Mansoor.
We were talking about the leader of Legado del Fantasma last match, about him defending his championship, but the other 2/3 of Legado del Fantasma, Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde, they've earned the #1 contendership for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and they will face Miz and Mansoor this Sunday. Of course, Legado del Fantasma attacking the Miz last week, so Mansoor not only has to go and win here tonight, but oh my god, what a maneuver there. He also has to watch his back. He has to have an eye in the back of his pair of eyes in the back of his head, because Legado del Fantasma could be watching, could be anywhere in this arena. As you see, this is gonna be a high-flying matchup. As oh, look at this! There's a DDT from Lindsay into a lion salt, going for a quick cover. The ref not in position at all, just a 1 count as Mansoor gets the shoulder up. And now Mansoor, look at this, oh, trying for a moonsault of his own, missed the mark. But of course, Mansoor over these last couple of months, ever since teaming with The Miz, has kind of broken out as a fan favorite with the SmackDown WWE Universe. A lot of people liking what Mansoor brings to the table here on SmackDown. His explosive offense and just his likable personality. A lot of people want him to succeed, and now going for that another, oh, what do you even call that? It's like a twisting butterfly side slam or something like that. And now Mansoor, he's gonna go to the top rope here. Top turnbuckle, but Lindsay Dorado getting back to his feet. And 2 high-flying, oh, competitors here tonight. You know this match is gonna be explosive. And now, oh, there is I don't know what that was. It was like a leg bulldog of some kind. And now look at this, Mansoor going for a combination of clotheslines and trips the leg of Lindsay. And even though Mansoor is teaming with The Miz, which a lot of people don't really care for, and here is the Mansoor Enziguri. I don't know what he even calls that, but it's effective. But a lot of people not liking The Miz, but do like Mansoor. It's kind of a yin-yang situation. You know, they have the best tag team record here on SmackDown, and there's a reason for it. I mean, they kind of glue together, but the fact is, people don't like The Miz, but people do like Mansoor. So, I mean, do you boo them? Do you cheer for them? Who knows? I mean, this Sunday, I think they're gonna get a lot of cheers against Legado del Fantasma, but Lindsay Dorado with a neck breaker off the ropes. And Mansoor has been lit afire under him ever since winning those tag team championships. And look at this, oh, moonsault from the bottom turnbuckle. They'll go for maybe a second one from the second one. Here we go, going for the trifecta of moonsaults as Lindsay Dorado, and he connects with it. And Mansoor in a little bit of trouble. He can't afford a loss here tonight against Lindsay Dorado. I mean, the tag team champions are undefeated, so this would be a huge down step for them if Mansoor gets the loss here tonight against Lindsay. And Lindsay not making it easy for the one half of the tag team champions. 1, 2, and ooh, Mansoor maybe underestimated Lindsay a little bit. Look at this, Lindsay up to the top. Over shooting star, no, gets the knees up as does Mansoor. And now Mansoor, oh look at this, going for, oh the twisting reverse suplex cutter thing. Mansoor with the cover, 2, and no, Lindsay gets the shoulder up. Mansoor cannot believe that was his best shot. Now just, working over the arm of Dorado. No, maybe going for a second one here. As Dominik Mysterio looks on. Here we go. There it is. Oh my God, it's such a fantastic but weird maneuver. I love it though. And Mansoor goes to the cover, hooks the leg. Mansoor is victorious here tonight. Fantastic showing by one half of the tag team champions, and they have all the momentum going into Payback. But also, I mean, The Miz was not here tonight. We don't know what his status will be come this Sunday.
Here is your winner, Mansoor.
But again, fantastic win here by the fan favorite Mansoor. We'll see how he does this Sunday, defending those tag team championships for the first time with his tag team partner, The Miz. And you see the crowd, the adulation, and everything like that. And Miz, nowhere to be seen, a little R&R, but look at this. Santos, Escobar, Legado del Fantasma. And then Mansoor wants a little revenge from last week, but they're just playing some mind games with the tag team champions. And just like that, it's main event time here on SmackDown. Shane McMahon, the #1 contender for the World Championship, coming down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds. He is the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
And Shane McMahon, you know, he's been putting on these trials of reigns for the last, month and a half. And it all comes to a close this Sunday. But tonight he has to deal with main event Jey Uso.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 228 pounds, Jey Uso.
And Jey Uso, he is a glorified tag team wrestler, but he has been in some main events over the last couple of years against his own cousin in Roman Reigns. And we know that Jey Uso has what it takes to get the job done, to be in that main spotlight. But tonight, he has to go against, I guess, part of another royal family here in the wrestling world, and that is Shane McMahon. Here we go. Main event time. McMahon versus Uso. Here we go. The bell has rung. And again, that's what Shane McMahon has been doing all this time. The disrespect to the bloodline, to the Onowai family. He thinks that the McMahon family is the one to be on top of the WWE regime. And that's where this whole disdain of, Roman Reigns and the bloodline comes from. And not only does he want to, kind of embarrass, he wants to, just make sure that McMahon stay on top. And that's what this whole thing is about against McMahon versus Reigns here. And I say does not only want to embarrass, but he wants to humiliate the bloodline family. And Jey Uso taking his use of that. He just wants to beat up Shane McMahon. And I mean, he has orders from the Tribal Chief to hurt Shane McMahon as much as he can here tonight. Again, Shane McMahon using his powers. He's not the GM anymore, but you gotta know, as just a McMahon in the WWE locker room, he has a lot of pull. There's a move there. Very nice by Jey Uso. Of course, with his brother Jimmy Uso making the Usos / the Bloodline tag team. You know, they've not been doing too great. They're only 1-2 here on SmackDown. Oh, nice counter there by McMahon, but hopefully maybe a win here tonight will put them back on the right track. And there's a float over DDT. Very vintage by Shane McMahon. And, you know, he is this, not even self-proclaimed. He won a tournament, I think it was like 2011? Not 2021, I mean, or 2019? Something like that. I can't remember what the exact time was, but he did win a tournament to be crowned the best in the world, in quotations. But, I mean, if he does find a way to beat Roman Reigns this Sunday, it's going to be a high, tall feat for Shane McMahon, the, I think, near, probably 55, 60-year-old, and there's a big slam, or a big splash into the cover, but just a 2 count. If he can find a way to defeat the head of the table, the tribal chief in Roman Reigns, that's going to be maybe one of the biggest upsets I've ever seen here in WWE. But we've seen, if you're a longtime viewer of mine, you've known that anything can happen in Universe Mode. In several years back, when it was WWE 2K13, or it was just WWE 13 back then, or even 2K14, it was Titus O'Neil who won the Royal Rumble and was going to go on to face the world champion in our Universe Mode. So, you know, anything can happen. And there's a shooting star press from Shane McMahon, right on the money, bringing out the shooting star press. You don't usually see that from the old man nowadays, but Shane McMahon just trying to put away Jey Uso. And if you put away someone like Jey Uso so early on in the matchup, I mean, that's another embarrassment, another humiliation. And there's a DDT by Jey Uso. And oh, just playing the head, the face of Shane McMahon into the mat. Gonna go up top, aiming for an Uso splash. There, no! The knees up. And look at this combination from Shane McMahon, the best in the world. I don't know why I keep saying that. I even hate that, but I mean, if you want a tournament to say it, I guess I have to. Did my contract, I guess. Smile. Nevertheless, oh, here's a triangle choke from Shane McMahon. His MMA experience coming in hand. Coming into play is Jey Uso. Now trying to get out of it, and he's gonna lift. Shane McMahon just plant him right into the mat. Jey Uso hanging on to that neck. You see a combination now. Oh, Superman punch by Jey Uso. I don't know if he got permission to use that, but nevertheless. And now, Jey with a super kick. Right on the money. No pun intended on Shane McMahon. There's a 2 count, no. And Jey Uso thought it was it right there. If he maybe hit the Uso splash earlier on, he might have been. Oh, and there's a kick right to the midsection, of Shane McMahon. Now, maybe going for. There's an Uso splash. No, again. The knees up from Shane McMahon. I think maybe Jey Uso needs to find another way. And there's a Samoan drop to put away Shane McMahon. The Uso splash is not doing it here tonight against the #1 contender. Oh, maybe the Tequila Sunrise, though. And there is the Tequila Sunrise. Look at the crank on that. Just lifting the legs into a arm-trapped single-leg Boston Crab. But no, there's a counter there by Shane. Now both guys back to their feet. And another kick to the midsection as Jey Uso has a target in mind going after the midsection. Of course you do. Of course, if you hit that Uso splash, maybe a third time's the charm, maybe that'll put away McMahon. But McMahon now just sweeping the leg of Jey Uso. Counter after counter between these two men. And now again, Jey Uso gonna go for a Uso splash. He gets it. Hooks the leg. That could be it for Shane. And oh. And Shane McMahon just kicking out. There's an elbow drop. But what does Jey Uso have to do to put away Shane McMahon? Another sweep of the leg. And Jey Uso back to his feet as well. You can see. Now big time vertical suplex by Shane. And oh my god, Shane, man, that distance is a lot, but oh, that's no problem for him. As the purveyor of the coast to coast, that is no big feat for Shane McMahon, is going after the limbs and the joints of Jey Uso. And now Shane McMahon gonna bring Jey Uso to the middle of the ring. And look at this, the strikes of the best in the world. And oh my god, what a shot! And just crumbling down goes Jey Uso to the outside. Now look at this, Jey Uso trying to fight back. Combination, no. Oh, a punch square to the cheek of Jey Uso, but another kick to the midsection. And there's an elbow as well to follow up. I think the ref is at a 2 count. Oh, these shots by main event Jey Uso, and another kick to the midsection. Very, very nice. As you see, oh, Jey Uso just targeting the lower back and the midsection. Look at this. Oh, neck breaker on the outside. And just every attack, every move hurts that much more when it's on the outside and there's a few punches. And you know Jey Uso wants to do a lot more. Maybe grab a chair, grab a kendo stick or something against Shane McMahon. Just the absolute disrespect that he's shown to Roman Reigns. And oh, the Bloodline. You see a Russian leg sweep on the outside. And up to an 8 count. Shane McMahon slides back inside the ring and followed by Jey Uso. And oh, there's a reverse DDT. Just playing the back of the head, the neck of Jey Uso into the mat. Ooh, stiff shot there as well. And now Shane gets, against the ropes. The double hit into the midsection, the lower back of Uso. You know, just another kick. And if Shane McMahon's not going to counter that move, go back to it, right? And another neck breaker by Jey. Going for another super kick. There it is. That could be it, but he wants to do more damage. And if I'm Jey Uso, I want to do the same thing. Of course, you gotta believe he's under orders from the Tribal Chief to hurt Shane as much as he can. So he's gonna do his job. Even if it means a loss, you know, he's gonna do as much damage as he can. And there is an Uso splash. Noah getting the knees for the 3rd time in the matchup. I mean, 75%. He's unsuccessful in the Uso splash. Oh, combination there. And just a twirling elbow, shoulder tackle, something like that. And there is the triangle choke. Could this be it? Jey Uso trying to reach for something, trying to reach for the ropes. The triangle choke and just the crank on that. And no, Jey Uso once again gonna lift Shane and plant him on the mat. These guys bringing out everything in this main event here on SmackDown. The final show before the Payback premium live event, if you will. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's the rapid fire punches. That could be it. Going for the cover. Could have knocked out Jey Uso. 2 and 3. McMahon is your winner here tonight. McMahon with the knockout blow. Jey Uso. I mean, I think he did a lot of damage here tonight. Going after that midsection. He did hit 1 Uso splash. He could have hit 4. But Shane McMahon just maybe just a few steps ahead of Jey Uso in this matchup. And there is the bam bam bam. And then whoop-pow. And that's what meant the end for Jey Uso here tonight.
Here is your winner. He is the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
The best in the world, another win under his belt. And Jey Uso still knocked out from that shot. And Shane just looking over what his dirty work, if you will. And wait a minute, Shane, what's he got here? Oh, he's got a chair. What the hell is this? And more humiliation for the Bloodline. Going for a chair shot. And there is Roman Reigns, the world champion. And he's going to stop Shane McMahon from hurting his cousin more than he already has. And that's the match going to be this Sunday. Shane McMahon, Roman Reigns for the World Championship. That's what it's going to be. For the SmackDown side of things, the main event, McMahon and Reigns. Will Reigns finally get revenge on McMahon this Sunday? But we're going to go down the card a little bit as the SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line. Legado del Fantasma will challenge Miz and Mansoor. The Miz coming back this Sunday to defend those championships. And also, the Intercontinental Championship. The other third of Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, once again defending the championship against Dominik Dijakovic. And of course, the Women's Championship. Candice LeRae, another hill to climb as she faces the Submission Magician in Shayna Baszler, looking for her first main show Women's Championship. And of course, the Raw Tag Team Championships on the other side of things. Hands of Time, Damian Priest, Kushida will go against Soldado del Sol, Rey Mysterio, and Kalisto. And then the United States Championship. A lot of history between these two men. Drew Gulak will defend his championship against Matt Riddle in what should be a fantastic matchup. And for the Raw Women's Championship, a big time match as Bayley will challenge Becky Lynch. These women have a lot of hatred towards each other. It'll all come ahead this Sunday. And of course, the WWE Championship. Edge, the Radar Superstar, will face Drew McIntyre. That's going to be it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you at Payback. I hope to see you there.